Hey, yo, good morning, happy Monday, everybody. What a weekend. No, I had a great time. Finally got a new car for the wife. Uh, both kids kicked ass this weekend in baseball. And the new one should be here, in a week or two. So, we got a lot of blockchain news, we got Bitcoin news. We've got Pepe news, and we've got some big blood clot thunder news today. So, tweet out the room. I'm going to buy y'all some time. The mic button is free. Come and talk that shit. Come and talk that shit y'all been typing. That's what I want to hear. This one is really going out to the Babylon them. Crofam, where you
Babylon all is so from near and far. Don't even go ask them what them peeping for. Tell them can't hold the youth with no more rose and jar. You Ethiopia or Addis war. Babylon all is so from near and far. Don't even go ask them what them searching for. Tell them can't hold the youth with no more rose and jar. Give me Ethiopia, yo, I feel.
Whoa. Hold on. God damn, I must have sweaty fingers this morning. That was the wrong track. Wheel and come again. This one. This is the track I was trying to play. All right. Now you got extra time to tweet out the room. I better get everyone in crofam in here. I unblocked at least 40 people last night. It's a new vibe. Let's go.
Well, make them know Babylon why you scrape, you spill. What he don't have, every ghetto youth will can't take over. Oh, you better be still. And left from boy, you gonna draw nil. Hey, yo, why you scrape, you spill. What he don't
push up the blood clot emoji them. What you deal with?
You better be still. And left from boy, you gonna draw nil.
Let's see it. Use them brains.
Use them figure down the drain. Use them brain. They mark how to be so like them up again. Babylon, use them brain. Them all the against Germany.
Them a shipping cocaine.
Babylon, use them brain. With them they don't say that mind them all got burn in the flame. Oh, I know what to shame. To see my black brother going all down the drain. Man made to suffer and woman to feel pain. They made the mommy, my sister, I say, oh, what a shame. Brother and my father, fish up sugar cane. On the plantation and the stress and shame. On the foot, I just the shackles and chain. Now them take it off and put it on them brain. Do them ammunition, figure down the drain. Now the youth, they realize to show the highly name. Man, no red lion, that mean we can't tame. One thing is our desire, one thing is them. This a wicked Babylon and them a go down the drain. Babylon, why you scrape, you spill. What we don't have, every ghetto youth will can't take. Oh, no better be still. Left from boy, you gonna get killed. Oh, what a crisis you would cry for. So this could them a come with them kit just to take every bit. Nothing man know, you are the boss for your kids. But how I say, hey, you won't believe in me to tell them now. Could they adopt the board and practice. Now I see them on the face and on them own half a it. Hey, you're not being kind. I want you up but now you leave us behind. Now something drop from your back, nothing not touchy cause of mine. What's you want to us, so no forgive we every time. Babylon, you them brain, to them on the ghetto, you them figure down the drain. Babylon, you them brain, they mark hard to be say, oh Lord, them a broken. Babylon, you them brain, them all up against German, them a keep it broken. Babylon, you them brain, when them tell us say that mind, them a go burn in a flame. But this is one thing I cannot overstand. Them no teach me nothing about me Asian plan. You know the school and the college and the institution, the curriculum that I get is European. They teach me about Marco Polo and Where civilization make begun. You said thou shalt not steal and should not kill no one. Still you steal, treasurize, and then you teach wrong. Slave and you murder all me dad and me mom. But we can Babylonian, you will love to burn. Tell them turn down, fire burn. All politicians are causing dispute, making us steer plan where your dishonesty and war is their illustration. Competing, this is more than competition. Could let them fighting just to enslave black man and know them parties. Just a cause me partition and who is you.
Oh shit. These reggae songs are too goddamn quick. I was trying to buy myself some time to roll a spliff. Hold on. Whoops. I must be getting old. I used to be able to do this much quicker. Now you're gonna have to listen to the grinder. Our dog is up here. What's good, bro?
What up, though? How you doing, man?
All right.
That's good. That's good. Don't worry, man. You can. You're just vibing out to the track, bro. That's all. Just you could probably do it faster. You were just vibing out.
That track is a vibe, bro. We don't deal with the Babylon them round, yeah, so. But we've got a really great sponsor this week. In fact, we've been trying to get this sponsor since 2021. So this is a big this is a big week for us. I guess the Bay was waiting for their token to drop to sponsor the space, but today's the last day that you can buy Fortune in the pre-sale. So let's start the space off letting everybody know. I heard a lot of people don't like that we have sponsors in this space. Ooh. That's okay. We're always gonna have sponsors. This is what a real space looks like. Take notes, y'all. We had a very emotional weekend. There were a lot of people in their feelings. Put me on that list. Put me on that list. I got in my feelings. I blocked like 90 people. But that's fine, man. Sometimes you got to do that.
Now, one thing I gotta say, bro, is like I'm in and out of spaces like crazy all the time, and I must have my head really far down lately, just working on what me and Nick are doing, because I just had no idea what was going on. I still kind of don't.
Bro,
I
I
just know
still
that there
don't.
were some people mad at
I'll
each
try and
other.
catch. I'll try and wrap it into
And
one nutshell for everybody to grasp, because it was quick, man. Like Friday was when Trollcoin dropped the fake Thunder token, and at first I was like, ignore it, right? Like don't like the way I've been treating the trolls for the past couple of weeks. Like we tried to engage with them as part of crofam to start, and then they got a little trolly, so we stopped paying attention. We also didn't dig deep enough because turns out Dave never left. I should have known that one. The good news is that you build your castle on sand and that shit falls apart. So word on the street is it's all over. I guess that guy Mike, he got like tricked into being the front man for that shit. So we're gonna get Mike in here. I unblocked him. We've been DMing. I guess he didn't want to have any part of the Thundercats ripoff or the Thunder ripoff, and good for him, But at the same time, like, damage is done. If anybody got swindled this weekend, just you can DM me if you don't want to come up here. It's fine, but we're gonna try to make it right for people that got tricked, because that's really what we started this show about. It was about getting all the NFT projects together from crypto.com and Chronos, because when we started these spaces, people didn't know that it was even a difference between the CDC crypto.org chain, where the lions used to be, and the Psycho Kitties, and the Chronos chain. So we started with that. And then we started teaching people about DeFi, how to avoid scams, how to own your keys, own your crypto. And that's the basis of this. That's why this will never stop, because the jungle and Coffee and Cro is built on a solid foundation. So y'all don't ever have to worry about that.
So are you implying, Alpha, that like people are mad at you because they might have bought into this coin that kind of popped
There
out
was
of
just a
nowhere?
lot
Is
of
that what,
confusion.
like, are people mad at you
There's
about
just a
that?
lot of confused people. Like, friends of mine or people I call my friends, right? In Web3, um, were confused. They thought that I was making fake Thunder and fake Thundercats. Like it's beyond me because you can see how people misinterpret and overreact to just one tweet. They don't look into it, dive deeper. It's just one misunderstanding, one overreaction, and that's all it takes.
This is why we gotta focus more on Chronoscan education and stuff like that,
100%.
bro. Because like it takes nothing. If someone who knows how to use that tool takes 5 minutes to deep dive into multiple wallets to chain them and see where they're going with a pen and paper and a quick chrono scan. You can see what's going on. It's there. It's for everyone to see. So that sucks, bro. That Twitter has that power like that. Just people reacting, and you're right. It's a reactive thing. People see it, starts getting tweeted out even more. Again, I don't know the whole baseline. It just sounds like a whole fucking bummer. But hopefully hopefully it's done and it's moved
Yeah,
forward.
hopefully it
And
makes us
this could be another
stronger.
fucking joke. That
That's what I always hope.
hopefully it could be another joke that Ultra Savage can bust out on Gen 2 or something.
Yo, Savage uh always has the good memes in the chamber. He should do well with this situation. He's got a lot of content from the weekend. Voodoo, what's up?
Wait, so there's another Thunder NFT project minting as well?
Bro, I don't even know because I haven't looked. I'm reacting to the tweets, and then I'm going off of what Mike is telling me now because I guess Mike cut ties. I
Wow.
guess he's telling me that he told them he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to do fake Thunder. He didn't want to do fake Thundercats. And it sounds like since he's from West Africa that he was being taken advantage of. And that's really fucking not cool. I'm sorry. Like, say what you want about these people around us that we've been dealing with for the past 2 years, but vultures need to get the fuck out of here. Because, like, if you're going to prey on people, if you're going to take advantage of people who are less fortunate than you, we want nothing to do with you. Period. This chain, this project, these spaces are about helping people, about building people up, about how projects can help each other instead of tearing each other down. That's what this is all about. And bro, who is fucking surprised right now? It's called Troll Coin. Like, who got? Nobody. Seriously. Not that it was cool, but like, did anyone really get fooled? I don't know. Oh shit, Clint's coming up here. Clint got fooled this morning. I had to cool that one down, bro. I had to jump in there on the alt account. Like, yo, he's new. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Well, I think for a second there, they were probably thinking that I was you, and that's why I just came out with my identity. Like, what?
Yeah, look, I have 3 real accounts, right? Crow Kicks, Thunder Token, Island Thunder. People think I have like 40, but I know where they get that idea because holy shit, bro, when you look into it, when you start like blocking people, uh, like going through their followers and then blocking those people, you start realizing that like there aren't actually that many people. There's a lot of bots. There's a lot of fake accounts. Maybe just with those kinds of people, I don't know. But like, I was surprised. I was surprised at how many like uh, bot accounts were their actual community. So like when you see a lot of tweets underneath a coin that just came out, like I'm betting you 80% of those are automated bot accounts. which is another thing that people need to know, especially if they're new here, because like engagement can be concocted, especially if you have enough money. You can buy followers, you can buy listeners in spaces, you can buy anything you want. So doing that research, like our dog was saying, it's like if you know how to use Chronoscan, none of this is a problem. Except for the Twitter stuff because of the emotions and the overreactions. And like I said, I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of reading a tweet and reacting, you know? But all of us are better off if we do a little research first. Even if it's just reading a couple of more tweets. Even if you got to switch to your alt account to read them because those fuckers blocked you. I kid. So who's coming up here today? We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot going on, bro. The Bitcoin network isn't even working. So what are we supposed to do, Voodoo?
Clogged up. No fiber.
No Bitcoin for you.
Yeah, they're they are really pissed off about this, especially the maxis. They're sitting back like I
Bro,
told
the
you so.
irony is just baffling, right? Because it's like the maxis were saying, don't fucking shitcoin my Bitcoin. And then the ordinals started making them a ton of money and they started switching sides. And now the chain doesn't
Yeah,
work. And it's like, bro.
Man, Pepe's the
it
new
was never
Bitcoin.
designed. It was never designed to do that. That prediction, this exact scenario, is exactly why Ethereum even came into existence. Is because we saw this coming like a
Right?
decade
And
ago.
then you see Pepe
You know,
pop off
that's why
like that.
smart
You
contracts are
see
built.
ETH get completely unaffordable. And then we remember this is why Kronos is here. This is why EVM blockchains were created with better tokenomics, a little bit of centralization at the beginning to keep the bullshit out. And, you know, all the things that we realize now were so important to the genesis of this.
Yep. Yep. And I'll tell you, with the Pepe thing, Alpha, these burn rates that have made ETH almost deflationary. I don't think it quite turned deflationary with all the volume that's come through all these meme coins, everybody going to Uniswap, everybody trying to use the ETH network. It kind of set a reminder off in my mind, and I think quite a few other people's mind of, even if I want to go get these meme coins, which I did, and still questioning whether I regret that, but hey, it's gambling, you know. But even if I want to get these meme coins, or if somebody wanted to go get these meme coins, they'd have to go to Uniswap, they'd have to go to Ethereum before they got exchange listings, obviously, before the exchange listings. And you'd have to spend 30 to $75 on fees, depending on also if you had to transfer it, maybe there's more fees there. And that in itself is, a problem.
Well,
And that,
I bought
to your
Pepe
point,
with no fees because I bought that shit on crypto.com,
yep,
baby. Let's
yep.
go. And then I sold it.
But before those listings, you were just gonna get rocked on. So if you had, a couple $100 you want to throw it in, it almost wasn't worth it if you didn't have, a nice little, $500+ it felt like.
No, and that's why, if people don't get this, that's why you saw such large purchases of Pepe. That's why
Yep.
you saw it pump this way because not only were people aping in, but like Kip was saying, your fee was $50 minimum. So if you're trying to make any type of profit, you got to spend at least $200. So most people were starting off at like five. But the crypto.com move, like I always give prices in from the crypto.com app in here when we check the charts. And I've been conflicted about it the whole time because it's like they're not the real prices, right? They're not the prices that you get in DeFi because of the spread that they do. But when you're dealing with something like Pepe, which I bought Saturday at 8 p.m. and sold Sunday at 10 a.m. and made about a 30% profit, crypto.com would only let you buy $200 worth a day. But that's interesting, right? Because like we were just saying, if you were going to do it in DeFi, you would have to go over $200 or it wasn't even worth it. But if you just want to get in, get your feet wet, Crypto.com is literally your best option. And they do not pay me to say this. They do not treat me well. They were the first ones to block me on Twitter and never sent me the credit card. And I still think it's the best place for beginners. You know, it's how I found DeFi. It's how I taught myself DeFi through VVS. And I was scared to use Crodex. Motherfuckers were coming in the space. Al Scampone was coming in here talking about Crodex and all these things. And I was like, I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't want to go to this website. I remember being scared to use Crodex for like 2 months. Feels like forever ago. So if anybody in the listeners, and especially people listening back, have like questions or they're confused about something or they're scared to get into something, you're all welcome to come up here. Tell us about it. It's not easy out there. I'm not scared of Crodex anymore, but I'm still scared, man. I'm still fucking scared. Some days I wake up like today and I'm like, holy shit, wait. Matic is at 92 cents. I wouldn't have seen that coming, except I was in King's space last night when they were fucking reading the charts, bro. And I just wrote in the comments, I was like, do Matic for me. And they did a breakdown of Matic. Check the tapes, man. This was at like, wait, maybe I put it up top. Did I put it up top? Nope. Oh, I got spicy up here. All right, I have a tweet somewhere where I drew on the chart where he told me to go short live in the space, and it fucking dropped 95 to 92. That was wild. Anyways, I'm long this morning. I don't know how everybody else is feeling, but got to go up from here. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, this broke a little lower than I thought it would. I put a tiny little long on what's that new leverage platform on Kronos?
Oh, well, the new one is
Fulcrum.
Oh,
Fulcrum.
Yeah. Well, we have a new one coming next week. Blue Spade. You hear about this yet?
100x.
Tell me more.
Oh, buddy. Voodoo's got the
Buddy,
good
buddy.
info.
Well, it's going to be the first time that the community can participate in the fees generated by the protocol directly. So, and that's going to happen in two ways, but 90% of the fees that the platform itself generates goes right back to the community. Starting with the Blue Spade token, which we are launching on Board Candy City next Monday. You will have Blue token that you can take to the Blue website, stake it, and in return, you're going to share 30% of the fees that's generated daily, and those fees are paid out in Cro. Now, when you stake your Blue token, you receive what's called S Blue, which is like escrow Blue, and that token gives you basically a year's worth of your original stake. So let me explain that differently. So if you stake 365 Blue tokens, now you're sharing 30% of the daily fees. You receive 365 S Blue tokens. You stake your 365 S Blue tokens, and every day you will receive one actual Blue token. At the end of the 1 year term, you will receive, in addition to your 365 original Blue tokens as well, right? So you basically 2x your blue token in 1 year. The second part of the protocol, which shares 60% of the daily fees, are for liquidity providers. So you go to the platform and you stake any of the tokens that are traded, right? So like ETH, Bitcoin, Cro, what have you, right? In return, you receive a BLP token, and every day you and whoever else is in that pool will share 60% of the fees generated by the protocol. And again, those fees are paid out in Cro. Within about a month, we're going to be launching the same protocol on Polygon, especially just to expand the number of tokens that are offered. because we're only going to be able to offer, I believe, like 6 or 7 on Chronos, just because there are no oracles and Chainlink doesn't exist here. But yeah,
We need to
in
get
about a
Chainlink.
month after that, we should have the NFT. Chainlink is
No, I'm
the
saying we need to
is
get
the
Chainlink onto Chronos, you know?
yes,
Because, like, oracles
yes,
are just,
yeah,
it's such an integral part of all of this. We have
yeah.
Witnet Oracle Foundation, and they've been really great to the Chronos community, especially the Thunder Project, the Troops Project, and a lot of our friends around here. But we need the real stuff. Uh,
Well, there's 2 sources for getting prices on phones. I forget the name of them, but there's 2. We're using both of them. That's why we're going to be able to boast that we are the fastest price update on Chronos for leverage platform, faster than any of
I'm
on
so
Chronos.
pumped for this.
Um, so that's going to allow you to get in and out of positions a lot faster and at a more accurate price. But nonetheless, the amount of resources that are available on other EVMs where Chainlink does exist is just, and it's all free. That's the crazy part. All this information and technology is
Yeah,
free on
Chainlink
Polygon.
has their own token. It was one of the first tokens. Excuse me. It was one of the first tokens I ever bought. I bought Link. I bought Matic, and all of this was through Coinbase. We gotta shout out Coinbase, and hopefully they list Pepe today or tomorrow, so we can make some goddamn money. Um, Listen, the speed and the oracles and all this stuff that we're talking about is for, you know, knowledgeable traders, right? This is going to be helpful for people who are really trying to speed up their trades, get better information, close their trades faster. But for people that are just learning this stuff, and I am one of them, right? I started leverage trading on Chronos maybe 3 months ago, and y'all can check the tapes. But if you have questions about leverage trading, feel free to come up here and ask them or put them in the comments. Like GR Snapshot just wrote, so I'm still in my first official trade on Fulcrum Finance. Here's what I see so far. Is this good? Here, let me pin it so you guys can see what I'm seeing. It seems as though my profits are very minimal. Should they be more? Any help or input would be greatly appreciated. So I'm looking at it here. He's opening up a Bitcoin short at 28.4, which was a ballsy place to short Bitcoin, bro. Good for you. This is what we were talking about. Like at 29, sure, but 28.4 felt like a floor yesterday. All right, so you went short. It's down to 27.9, and you're only at $2.50 profit on a $54 collateral or $58 collateral. All right, here's your problem. Your leverage is at 2.72, which is the minimum, right? It can go all the way up to 25. Now, this gets me every single time because when you go to Fulcrum,
You got to pump it
every
up,
time
buddy.
you make a trade, it's going to automatically default to 2.7% leverage. Okay, so you're only getting 2.7x, 2.7 times what you, if you put in $10, you're getting $27 worth of position, right? So you have to remember to slide the bar all the way up to 25, and you don't have to go all the way up to 25. I try to tell myself that every single day. I still slide it all the way. I don't know. It's just the degen in me. I think I know where the market's going, and I have a lot of conviction. And I get liquidated plenty of times. The important thing, though, is just understanding that leverage bar, because it's going to be your best friend or your worst enemy. The more you leverage,
Yeah, and one thing I'll
yeah, go
note
ahead.
too is given the fact that this fella or female, whoever it is at 2 point whatever leverage, which is nothing, you're basically like not at risk of getting liquidated. So the lower your leverage is, the less risk you have of getting
Right, because you see
liquidated,
how he's
and
got,
the higher your
see how
leverage
he's got
is,
these three. That's the other part I noticed. He's got three
yeah.
decrease short positions. So that means if it went down to 28.7, it would decrease, and if it went down to 29, it would decrease. So you don't need those, and those are going to get in your way big time. Because of the fact that you went
That's
2.7,
the
your
DJ.
liquidation point is probably so high up that you couldn't even see it. It's probably at like 32K, 33.
It's probably like 40.
So you don't have to worry about getting liquidated. That's the good news. The bad news is you only made $3, right?
Yeah, on a trade like that, with that type of leverage, you would only use that if like you're dropping like, you know, a significant amount of money, whatever
You
that
would want
number
to
is
put
to
like a
you.
whole Bitcoin down on that.
Yeah, like a grand, at least. For me personally, that would be like a grand. And I didn't want to get liquidated, so I would put it down to the minimum leverage. Or like, if you put 5 grand, now I'm trading $10,000 for it instead of my 5,000. That would make sense. But on a smaller dollar value, if it's like $10, I mean, it's pretty much a lottery ticket anyway. So that's why Alpha has no issues pumping it all the way up to that 25x, soon 100x.
Yeah, because that's
I mean, there's going to be like a competition. How fast can you liquidate?
I can do it pretty fast. When I go all the way, it's with 30, 40, maybe $50. I'm not trying to get liquidated for 200. I have. It sucks. I don't care who you are. Losing $200 sucks. But not based this year. Before you go, real quick, I just want to know, Voodoo, what do you think in general about leverage? You think it's a good or a bad thing?
It's a tool. It's not one thing or another. It's a tool. So like I gave him the example, like if I had a position that I wanted to put on, let's say, Bitcoin, I think it hits the bottom, and I just want to hold this position on Bitcoin for like a month or two. Any much more than that, it really starts uh, depreciating your principal because there are fees, usually hourly or daily fees involved in holding these leverage positions. It would give me the exposure to maximize. Or, for example, if I was really convinced that, you know, Ginsler or Powell or one of these idiots were going to come out and say something one way or another, and I felt it would impact the market immediately, that would be a good play for me personally to get into a leverage position.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Um,
asking, because you can tell from the way the market moves these days that we are just way over leveraged. Any good news rockets, any bad news plummets. And that's because
yeah,
everybody is leveraged to the tits. And I'm like, what are we doing? Is this
yeah.
good or bad? Maybe, yeah, maybe it's neither. Not based. What do you think, man?
What up, everybody? I just wanted to chime in on the whole Oracle about Chainlink. I'm pretty sure that Chainlink is already integrated on Kronos. They're working with Krolon Mars and their play to earn.
It's not. Trust me. I'm part of multiple platforms, Dex, Leverage Protocol, Marketplace. We're all looking for up-to-date pricing. It's not. They're working on it, but it's not available currently on Kronos.
We'll get there, y'all. It's inevitable because Chainlink isn't going anywhere. Kronos isn't going anywhere. Where are we going though? We got 50 people and we got 11 retweets. Holy shit. 11, 11, 12, 12. Whatever, whatever. JD wants to know, why can I leverage trade on Fulcrum but not others in the US? That is a fucking great question. Anybody? I would love to know the answer.
Well, they're centralized, so they're probably, or maybe they're decentralized because Blue Spade is also decentralized. So your location is really
Yo,
up to
and
you.
DYDX is from New York. Did you know that? I
No,
just found that out
that's a
today.
box
Yeah, I
favorite.
mean they're decentralized, right? But they're based in New York. I
Hmm.
mean that's just crazy to me. Cuz New York of all places is like the worst state for crypto.
Really backwards
Oh my
for crypto.
god.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a reverse psychology. I don't know. I like DYDX. I also like Fulcrum. I think it's simple. I think a new person can probably figure it out. Like I go to DYDX or Mexi, and I just look at that home screen, and I'm like, I'm lost. I'm lost, and I know what I'm doing, kinda. There's just so many numbers and buttons and levers and switches. I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? Wow, tough crowd. All right, what are you guys tweeting out the room? 16, I guess so. Fuck. It's good to see Wavy in here. I guess I didn't block him. Designer, Kazan. Fucking CK's been putting the work in. That's our guy. Yo, Alf is here. What's up, Alf? Sushi looking good. Padrino, Mr. Hoddle. I gotta follow him. I didn't. Did I? What the fuck did you say? Made me unfollow you. No more feelings. It's Monday. That was just for the weekend. You guys got all riled up this weekend. But yo, seriously, for all the people that are just filing in here, fuck around and find out. I told y'all. I tell you every day. Like, don't burn bridges in Web3. What are you doing? You got one chance here. And this shit is brand new. And you're going to fucking throw it all away. For what? $1,500? Or a meme coin? What? What are you throwing all this away for? They messed with the wrong one. Tell you that much. Salty Sea Queen. Love having you up here. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm not fully awake yet, so just up here. I'm here.
Me neither. I'm just fired up. That's the worst, because then I make bad decisions, when I'm not awake, but I'm very worked up. That's probably how most of this started. Jesus. Thundercats are still minting on crosea.io, and the real thunder is on Crodex. Act like you know, but we are checking these charts.
Alpha.
Whoa!
Oh,
Hold
okay.
on, I'm coming back.
Check the
I'm coming
chats.
back. What's up, Cap?
Hey, everybody. Hey, you forgotten something, mate. You haven't mentioned 1,000 mints on Thundercats, have you?
No, because wait. When did it happen?
On the weekend.
Wait, I never did. Because we ran Thunder Token had its first space yesterday. Maybe I should pin it so everyone can listen to it. But I don't even think I mentioned it in there, did I? Thundercats has minted 1K. Let's go. You guys did that. Y'all did that. Because I didn't even mint any all weekend. I said, this is on them. They got to pick. They got to choose. And y'all chose wisely. So nice work. We've got 8,000 in liquidity for Thunder Token, and that's with Crow at 6.8, 6.7. Where are we at? We're checking these charts, Cat. Let's go. These numbers are brought to you by Crypto.com. Please, for the love of God, don't let them be your daddy. That means get your tokens off the exchanges. Doesn't matter which one. Just get them out of there. Bitcoin, way down, 28K. Dipping under 28K. We are at 27,845. ETH is at 1850. Cardano is at 37 cents. Matic is at 92 cents. 92.93. Cosmos is doing all right. Let's go, Adam. $11 and a little over 11. Pepe is down 26%. Good thing I sold it, but I'll probably buy it again. And Crow is, 6.8. But let me drag it. 6.7, just like we said. I wouldn't worry. MMF is fucking even farther down. 007. Jesus. All right, let's talk about the winners. Big winners for the day. SPA token, 16% gain. Steppen app is up 16. Stacks, the Bitcoin Ordinals app is up 10%. Flare token is up 2%. Atom is in the top 10. Let's fucking go. And Pax Gold. Pax Gold is up. Pax Gold goes up when Bitcoin goes down, right? Isn't that the inverse token?
So I heard
Yeah,
today
pretty
all
much.
commodities are up. Is that like a
Yeah,
commodities like crypto? Like
they
Yeah,
buy real gold.
it's
Yeah, they hold
specifically,
real gold.
yeah, they held the real gold as their commodity asset.
Pax Gold is legit. And you can buy it on crypto.com along with Pepe, along with this morning they launched the Ordinals token, the Ordinals cryptocurrency. Ordi? I know nothing about it. Where's our Ordinals guy?
yeah, that thing.
Yeah,
Drewski.
where's Drewski?
I'm on Bing X, and that launched on there today. It did a 13x, almost a 13x, and I wasn't around. I
We
missed
all
it.
missed it. Who hit it? Get up here. Come up here and tell us
It
about your
sounds like
wins.
more congestion for Bitcoin.
What'd you say?
It sounds like more
Oh
congestion
my god.
for Bitcoin.
Yeah, what is the tell me, and hopefully everybody else can learn from this. What does it mean when Bitcoin gets congested? That means these transactions aren't going through?
Yes, I mean literally, I think Binance like stopped transacting Bitcoin
Period. Yeah.
because it was becoming too expensive. So every blockchain has gas, right? So those gas fees were just getting too out of control for it to be profitable for Binance to transact. So it just was like, fuck it, we're good for now. We'll let things settle
That's
down.
wild. See,
But they're gonna have to come.
I had this picture in
They're
my
gonna have to
head.
come up with a solution though, because if this continues, it's gonna end up being like, you know, Ethereum in like 2021, 2020 with the NFT rush,
Bro, with the
but in
yeah,
Bitcoin.
we were paying $300-$400 um for gas.
Easily.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
like standard. Oh, that feels like so long ago. And I'm sure people did not expect this to happen to Bitcoin, even though, like you said, we probably should have seen it coming.
Listen, it will happen to Bitcoin at like 100x. Because again, Bitcoin was never designed to do this. Ethereum was designed for smart contracts, and you still got gas up to like $300-400. So imagine what Bitcoin's gonna. They're gonna have like $1,000 gas
And
fees, $1,200 gas
I'll just
fees.
remind everybody in here that again, this is why Kronos is the best place to be, because people don't know it yet, but this is where you're going to want to be in the future. Cheap gas, right? Low transactions, fast transactions, great community, and interconnection with all blockchains. That's Kronos.
Easy onboarding and offboarding.
Yeah, man. And like the picture that I had in my head that I was just tripping out over was that like when the centralized exchanges are doing these transactions on their own blockchains, they don't charge us gas, right? That's one of the best parts. And then it's either like they're paying gas and eating it, or what I had in my head was that like it's just it's just like how the banks do it, you know? Like they're not actually moving your money around. They're not actually holding all your money. They're just but it can't go that way with centralized exchanges because we have proof of reserves. We have all the shit, that we made them put out last year to
The, the transactions are happening, but there are blockchains out there that are zero gas. Like you can build a blockchain and have zero gas fees at
I
least,
guess what I'm saying is like
right?
when you buy Bitcoin on crypto.com, let's say you buy an entire Bitcoin. Um, crypto.com is not buying an entire Bitcoin on the Bitcoin network for you, are they? Like they do with NFTs when you buy them on ETH?
That's a good question. I think they're pulling that from their
Yeah.
reserves. I think they have like a stockpile of Bitcoin, Doge, and a bunch of tokens that they sell you from. Because that wouldn't make sense, because that would be very expensive.
This shit is so interesting to me. And when you get it, like when you can grasp how all this shit works, that's when you know you're going to be fine. You know, it's really about just understanding. That's how I feel. Because I came into this like a chicken with my head cut off. And the funny thing is, I was making a lot more money back then. I dropped my phone. I was making more money when I didn't know what I was doing, Voodoo. What the fuck?
It was a different market. Like you came in like right towards like the mid to tail end of a bull run, which is a completely different environment. You can literally throw money at just about anything and make money. Like we were all making, two, 300, $500 a day with MMF, Savannah.
No, but I was really smart.
Those were
I was
good
buying the
times.
right things and they were all going up. I was wicked smart. Or at least that's what I was telling my
Okay.
wife. We
It,
were driving back from Maine the day that Crow just fucking shot. And I'll never forget, bro,
it was a different
I never
market.
had $100,000 before. Never in my whole life. I'm 40 years old. I've still never had 100,000. Because that wasn't money in the bank. Maybe my mom was right. Oh, shit. I hope not. No, but just seeing those numbers, you guys know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. If you were here, you see those numbers and it's life changing. Even if you didn't buy a house or a car or pay off your student loans. When your shit goes 6 digits,
Yeah,
you're like,
because
holy fuck, let's go.
at least now you know it's
Exactly.
possible, right? And these are the numbers you should see possible in a bull run. So right now, we've just been sitting around, you know, cutting whatever corners we can to just wait this bear market out. But eventually, it's going to get back to there. These are all cycles. It wasn't the first, and it's not
It
going to be the
feels like it's
last.
getting back to there. It feels like deja vu all over again, and I wasn't here the first time, technically.
Well, that's what I was telling people. Meme coins is a good
Right? Because
indicator
I came,
of market
yeah,
sentiment and where the market's heading, because that it's like a luxury item. Like you don't buy a Gucci bag if you're worried about putting food on the table for your kids, right? You only buy that item, that luxury item, when it's an excess amount of income that you have that you can splurge with, right? So more and more people are having more and more money that they can splurge with, and that's usually a very first indicator of us getting into a bull run. As much as I don't participate in meme coins, I am surrounded by degens that are
I
constantly
had to do
chasing
it,
meme
Voodoo. I
coins.
bought $20 worth. I bought $20 worth of Pepe, and they
I hear
fucking
you,
yelled at me for that.
but
They're like,
see,
"Oh, look at this guy with
I
his
just think
20
about
bucks."
like what I could turn that in. I could turn that into an LP and have it feeding me rewards for the next year, right?
Exactly.
Then risk losing that $20 when it could be working for me forever. You know,
Make it work for you.
that's just kind of how my mind works. Yep.
I mean, I'm remembering back to um, the Dogecoin days because, all right, for people that have been here the whole time, you've heard all this before. I'm boring you. I get it, but like, um, I got into crypto period because the guy next to me on the roof made $2,000 off Dogecoin. So that was like, what was that? February of 21.
Yep, that was like summer of 21 is when it went from like 7 or 9 cents all the way up to like 75 or 70 with the Elon announcement, or that was summer of 21.
Summer of, so yeah, so like I got in right after, and I don't know, for people that were here before me, was it like this? Was it like the Pepe thing? Like just fucking all over Twitter. It's dominating my feed, and it's starting to
Yes,
piss me off.
yes, and that's exactly how it started. Was with the meme coins. And as they gain momentum, like I said, it's a luxury item. So when people are spending money on these like luxury items, it's a good indicator of the health of the market. You know, people just think about real life. Like people are not buying Lamborghinis in the middle of a bear market. It's just not happening.
No, definitely.
So when you see those brands start picking up, it's the same thing in
Well,
crypto.
what it made me think is that, oh shit, now I forgot what I thought. What did you just say?
About Lambos and
Yeah.
bear
Okay,
market.
sorry. Um,
There
the
you go.
fucking first time we had,
One of us got to be
we
sober up
had
here.
somebody. I rolled a joint and left it upstairs. That's how fucking out of it I am. There was stimulus. That's what I was trying to get at. And now we're in a completely different macroeconomic situation. So, will that affect things?
That's a good point. This Joe Biden, another stimulus that probably kick things off right now. It's like we're already itching for the bull to begin. At least in crypto, another stimulus would pretty much be the icing on the cake ice. But most of these politicians, they do what's best for themselves, not so much what we elected them into office.
Yeah,
So
but
I'm
let's
not
go,
expecting
Joe Byron. Like, let's get
do
Dark Brandon
something,
in here to pump some shit up. Be better for him.
do
Be better
something.
for all of us.
Some regulation. I don't know,
Give me something.
something.
Throw us a freaking bone.
Like it's been a long 4 years of a big nothing burger, pretty
Well,
much.
Coinbase is leaving, and that's been America's.
That's
That's
horrible.
America's fucking exchange, bro.
That's what the government uses them to sell off all their bitcoins. That's
Hundreds.
insane. So now that profit's going to go to another country. That taxation is going to go to another country because our government can't get their shit together.
And I saw some.
And it's not just Coinbase either. It's a few crypto companies that are just pretty much, I'm out of here. There's no point to this. Why am I going to invest $100 billion of my corporation's dollar into something that freaking Gensler or Powell can pull the rug out from under by just, creating legislation through enforcement? That's basically what there are no laws that say that any of these crypto companies are doing anything wrong. It's Gensler and Powell deciding to enforce something that doesn't exist, and it's insane precedence.
Insane. The news from Coinbase this morning, just 2 hours ago, is Coinbase is considering the UAE, the Arab Emirates, as a potential crypto international hub. So, spicy. I mean, bro, it's bad enough leaving the US, but if you're going to set up the international crypto hub in Dubai, uh, that's sayonara. Fucking
I mean,
US
even if it's
recovery
just for
package.
politics, do these idiots not understand how dangerous this is? So you're going to put the not only the oil power in one region, but also the financial power, because whether they want to admit it or not, crypto is the future of money. So you're going to put the financial power, and then on top of that, everyone's saying, screw the dollar, we're going to yen or pesos or whatever else that we want to put our money in, and not dollars. So I mean, you're being attacked on multiple fronts. Consolidate, come up with a damn plan, regulate crypto for the sake of this country. Because if not, the only thing we have left to sell is war. So guns and bullets. That's all the United States at this point has to provide to the rest of the world. Weapons. That's it. So what are we gonna do? Start up a war just so we can feed in our own
I mean,
monster? Because that's gonna be the only
this
option
the
we have left.
scary news is that's been the play for the past 150 years. Um, start a war to make money. This is the playbook. And I really hope that's not the way things are going, because big picture,
Well, your crane is looking really tasty
yeah,
right now.
it's crazy to think that these people are really that stupid and they're in charge of everything. Except for our money, folks. Let's just remember that they can't touch your Bitcoin. They can't touch your ETH, your Cro. If you have it in your wallet and you have your keys, you don't have to worry about any of that shit. I hope that's a consolation. Because it's not great, but it's what we got. We've got peer-to-peer digital currencies that we can use no matter what happens. And we are building on Cronos for free, right? We give crypto.com a hard time because they deserve it. We need to. They need us. We need them. We are, they've given us free reign for the most part, right? You can build whatever the fuck you want. Look at all the bullshit that we've been trying to get off the chain. Come on. We're doing a good job. All right, crofam, it was a rough weekend. You guys are doing a great job. Did we get Mike in here yet? Is it spicy time? Where is he? Shout out to Doc Hunt the Connector. No fucking around. That guy lives up to his name. I like, you know me, I fuck around. I was making fun of him, but that shit is real. Like, my dude connected us, made me, unblock a bunch of people and talk some shit out. It's good to do because you got to know where people are coming from. You got to know the whole story. I am guilty of the overreactions, but these things can be fixed, right? Don't do anything drastic that you can't fix, like burn an NFT or dump your bags. I've done that before. You ever dump a bag out of emotion? Never?
Never.
Oh my God, Buddha, you are solid like a fucking rock, this guy. I've done it. It
Never. Not
sucks.
my
It
profits.
doesn't feel good when you do it like you think it will, and it doesn't feel as good afterwards as you thought it would. So don't
Yeah, I could have told you
dump
that.
from emotion. That shit sucks. We got the savages up here though. What's up?
What's good, Alpha? How you doing this morning? It was
You
a pretty funny
heard it was
weekend.
spicy time. You came right up here.
You know I got to come up when it's spicy time. Everybody was hitting me up this morning. Don't post that. Alpha's gonna block you. I'm like, Alpha's not gonna block me. That dude can take a joke. You all just ain't funny. That's the difference. You got to be
Oh
funny.
my God, preach, my guy, please. These
For
fucks.
real, for real. So something you said this morning that hit me pretty hard was talking about sponsorship, and I think you just got to change the term. Use the term collab, because when we hand each other these NFTs back and forth for people's Rumble games and all that kind of shit, isn't that a sponsorship? Aren't we sponsoring their games?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess that would be a way to put
But
it.
we call it a collab, so it's cool, right?
I think of it a little differently. Like the collabs we do, like back, like okay, we give you 10 NFTs, you give us 10 NFTs, and we hand them out to our communities. That's a collab or an integration, right? But when these projects, or yeah, I think it's been all NFT projects, a couple of dexes, um, when they sponsor us, it's just USDC for title placement, and it's just a way of showing support, getting your name out, and also, like, you don't just sponsor any space, and we don't just take any sponsor. So it shows that, like, connection or collaboration, like you're talking about. But I think because of the fact that there's money changing hands for advertising, basically, right? Because we're not like, we shout them out, but we're not like I don't know. I wish there was another word, because I guess people don't like sponsorships. I don't know why, but
Apparently, they had never turned on a radio or
or
a
watched a
television or any of
fucking
that kind of
YouTube
stuff.
channel. Like, where do you think I got the idea from? Jesus Christ. And they don't let us monetize spaces yet. So how the fuck else are we supposed to make this work?
Ridiculous. Well, I appreciate you providing to my content. It's always a good time when I can make a meme. I need to post it up here. Shout out to the homies, the Cockheads. They collabed, I guess, and gave away NFTs to all of our holders this weekend. So that was pretty dope. It's been a fun weekend.
I hope everyone's having fun. I really do. Because sometimes it's not fun, right? Sometimes people aren't funny. Sometimes motherfuckers say shit about my kids and get blocked and then are confused. And that's like, I don't know what to do, right? There should be just common sense involved when you're making jokes, you know? There's a few that just don't land with me. And I think I've made that pretty clear. So don't fuck around and find out. Please, please. We want everybody to come in here and tell us their wins, their losses, their stories, what they got coming up. It's important. It's incredibly important for the chain and for the Cro fam, whatever you want to call it. The people that have put their heart and soul and lives into this fucking chain without knowing where it's going to go. We need this. I get that. Trust me.
Shit. Even Ellis liked one of my posts this weekend, and he hates me. So I think things are looking up.
The funny thing is, like, the people that I've had the worst interactions with ended up being my best friends. And the people that came up here and were nice to me right off the rip and were fucking trying to be co-host every day, where'd they go? You see them around anymore? I don't. I'm 40 years old, bro. I've seen this before. Like, it's not new to social psychology, but like, we can do better, y'all. We really can. Even the trolls can come in here, you know? The unblock hammer is just as hard as the block hammer. But again, like we said at the beginning of the space, for people that weren't here, it's not about competition. It's not about the back and forth. It's about tricking people. That's the line that got crossed.
Yeah, wouldn't it have been more clever just to call it the lightning token?
Bro, like, there's so many other things you can call it. You could also call it thunder with the vowels. Just don't copy it verbatim. Same token amount, same max supply, same ticker, same everything. That's a scam. That's what that is.
I'm not a huge fan of derivatives anyway. Come up with something original, for Christ's sakes. Use your creativity. Use your brain.
Yeah, and I'm not
something
gonna
original.
scream from the rooftops because I'm rocking a Thundercat, right? Like, this space is full of derivatives, but be witty, at least. Like, change something, make it your own, and then you've got no legal issues, because, like, who knows if they'll even be around to get the DMCA that's coming. But, like, don't be stupid. That doesn't help anybody. I think Wavy made some money though, so I shouted him out yesterday. He's good. He's good. Sea Queens, what do the bad aliens got coming this week? It's a whole new week.
Oh, say that again. I'm sorry. We were talking about my friend's horrible marketing idea for this new bar she wants to open.
Oh, then we want to hear about that.
No, you don't. You do not.
No, we wanted to hear what the Bad family has coming up this week, or what you guys are getting into.
So coming up this week, we have our weekly morning breakfast with Bad Spaces before your Coffee and Cro. So
I saw that,
so
and is that every day?
that's every Monday through Friday,
Wow, props for that.
except for not next Monday because I have jury duty.
Ooh,
Yeah,
my
that's the only
daughter,
Monday
my
we won't
daughter's
have.
gonna want to talk. She's obsessed with jury duty right now. I don't know why. Oh, it's because we watched that show with the guy that doesn't know he's on a TV show and they're on a jury. Did you guys see that? It's good.
Oh, I want to see that, but I will definitely get with you after my jury duty to let her know all about it.
Oh, thank you so much. She
Uh,
uh, but like, oh, running a space every morning. It's not.
yeah.
It's not easy. So good for you guys.
Well, I'm an early morning person, so it just kind of works for me. Um,
And we have this
but
like full day schedule again where people in
yeah,
the Crow fam can go check out the aliens for breakfast, come to Coffee and Cro, and definitely check out Jello Mold's Crusader app because it's got all the Crow fam spaces listed in order for the day. Make sure you're following him.
I think I need to. I don't think I am,
Oh,
but
he's
that's
down
okay.
there.
I'll get to it.
Where you at, Jello? I'll get him up here. Then it's
I was like,
easier for
is he
people
down
to
there?
see him and follow him.
Yeah. So other than that, we're still minting our peeps on our website, badpeeps.com. We still have our merch site up. More merch will be put up this week. I had to decompress this weekend with camping, so nothing got done this weekend.
I am right there with you. I'm sure, excuse me, I'm sure a few of you are wondering why islandthunder.io is still not working. I'd love to tell you. I really would. It's been a hell of a weekend. Did you know that the fake Thunder token was created allegedly because the website was down? Not because, but like that was how they were able to trick Mike into thinking that Thunder, the real Thunder, was finished. Was they told him that we had rugged and that the website was down. Now the website is down, and it was supposed to come back up at 1,000 mints, which we hit yesterday. But holy fuck! Like, is that just the worst timing? That's my fault, y'all. I thought I was doing something new and interesting, and now we're in a quagmire. But the good news is, with the help of people like Doc Hunt and you know, solid Crow fan members, we're all gonna work it out and move forward together. You know, if Mike needs a job in Web3, we're here for him. If not the Thunder project, one of the other ones in here. You know, if he's hustling like that, Jesus, I think any project on Kronos could use someone like that. I think, um, you can buy bots that tweet random shit about your token, but finding people that go out there and just, hit the mats for you and like, I don't know. They're like bulldogs, you say something bad about their project and you got all these people attacking you. It's like those people are valuable. You just gotta put it to use in the right way. I don't like seeing people get manipulated. That's my problem. All right, can I finish rolling this joint? Savages, what do you got going on?
We're still just minting. We're working on our special shit behind the scenes and just fucking around and finding out. I mean, you said not to do it, but it's kind of my thing. It's weird, The whole chain is like, well, we should do this and do that, and I'm like, well, yeah, but doing that bad shit is kind of what I do. I don't. I'm stuck
You
in the
do it
middle.
good though. Like we make it look easy, Savage.
We
That's why
try it.
I think they get it fucked up. Like we make this look easy. Memes,
Yeah, doing daily content isn't easy, but fortunately there is a lot of content. And it's weird because you think about, if I was to troll some of the other chains and get on Solana or ETH, what would that look like? Would my project be doing better? I mean, I pissed off a few people here, so I'm sure my mint is going slower than it could be.
I think a slow mint is a blessing in disguise. I just want to get that out there. Like, I've had mixed feelings about it, and this is our fourth mint. And the first three went at different paces. Some of them went fast, some of them went slow. Um, when you can have an NFT project that just mints slow but steadily, I think looking back years from now, that would have been the best way to go, because nothing about FOMO and hype helps in the long term. But if you can be here every day and fucking muscle through like 4 mints, 3 mints, 2 mints a day, and not get up in your fucking feelings and not freak out at people and not act like Chronos Chain fucking owes you something, you're gonna make it. Straight up.
But for me, part of it is the journey, right? I really don't even care. The money doesn't really matter to me. It's more about the idea that the fudders have nothing to fall back on. All they really have to say is, look how slow your mint is going. That's it.
Hey, fuck them if they can't take a joke, man. My mother taught me that at a young age, and I still don't do it properly. But like, just try. Just try to take a joke. Savage has got a bunch of them. Why are people still not coming up here? It's been weeks of this. Weeks and weeks of just like 3, 4 speakers. And I was up in Alex's space last night. Same thing. Same thing. Like 5, 6 speakers, but he's got 900 people in there. He's also got all the scammers in Web3. Like, what was that all about? Did you guys go? You guys missed
No,
that
I
space last
didn't.
night? I'm gonna give you the TLDR, okay? This is tough. This was a 6-hour Alex space. Maybe I should just get him in here to tell us about it. Basically, the people that are taking everyone's money came up as speakers and laid it all out. Like, this is how we do it. Social engineering, sim swapping, which we've been telling you guys about for the past 2 weeks. I feel like our timing was right fucking on point. They were talking about it in Alex's space last night, and the scammers were talking about the process, how they socially engineer people, how they get your cell phone number, and how they use that to take over your phone and take all your crypto. So please don't let them do that to you. The easiest way to get got is bragging. Yeah, don't do that. Don't rub your money in everybody's faces, because that, according to them, is the first way you get got. Or just don't have a lot of money. I don't think they rob brokies. So send it all to sendmore.cro, and we will hold it for you until they're all gone. Rasta, what's up?
Hey, I'm right there with you, man. I'm broke. My pockets is turned inside out. So if you want to send some crow somewhere, I'm right here for you. But I wanted to come up and say, I see you got the fortune token in the sponsor in eBay. Um, is are the Thundercats doing anything? You guys putting the team together? We got the troop. The troop army is putting a little strategy together. I know the Foxes have got something going on.
Yeah,
There's a
man.
lot of hype behind this upcoming game.
I feel
So
like the drama of the weekend unfortunately took my eye off the ball. But fortunately, no pun intended, um, I spoke to eBay last night, and they put me onto this whole situation and asked if the cats wanted to be a part of it. So that is also coming this week. You got to tell me though, because I'm like behind the ball. What do we need to be doing besides putting a team together?
All right. Well, so one, the pre-sale, I think is still going on. I'd have to check.
Yeah, today's the last day, and we've been telling everybody to
Yeah,
buy
today's the
that
last day
fortune.
for the pre-sale.
So if you are gonna get into the fortune token, and you have some liquidity to throw at it, right? I would recommend the second highest tier for the so the 150 USDC, because what that'll do is it'll get you an airdrop of the upcoming hero character, or a free mint pass for the hero character. Now, if you don't have it, it's cool. 30 USDC will get you 1,000 fortune tokens, and you can participate as well. But you won't get that hero, uh, and I think that's going to benefit the people who are going to be really in there playing the game. But basically you get your fortune token, and then your project, the founder alliances, right? So me, Savage, and Voodoo can be like, hey man, I want to put up a one NFT collection from your project, one NFT from your project, and one NFT from, a community that I'm in. I pay the token, 1,000 token, fortune token, and then some of the other token, I can't remember the name of it, to then create a faction, and then we can play in the game that way. There's a couple other ways to do it as well. Like, I looked at their white paper. It's very well written. But Swizz had to we had to do Troopers did a couple AMAs, and with, well, just one AMA, and Swizz has been doing some AMAs to kind of explain it a little more in detail, to dumb it down for me, because I'm slow. But basically, you build your factions, you compete on the map, on the game board. As you do that, and you secure locations, and there's different locations in the white paper, and I'll tell you, that's how you vote for your collection to be to earn listing rewards. So it's a good way to get community engagement, and it seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm super excited about the beta testing,
No, that's awesome, bro.
and
Because
getting
I was
everything
feeling
together.
like we were behind the ball, and now as you were speaking and buying me time to roll this spliff, thank you very much. Um, I'm realizing that everything happens for a reason, man. The timing is perfect. We hit 1,000 mints this weekend. Thundercats, Thunder tokens, and mystery boxes are going to be listing on Ibisu's Bay. We are going to be putting a team together for the Ryoshi Tales game and the future of Fortune. And eBay is sponsoring the space this week, so we will have them in here for an AMA. And y'all can ask any questions you've got about Ibisu's Bay, about Fortune Token, about Ryoshi Tales, and about where all of this stuff is going. So, perfect timing.
Yeah, it's super. I'm super hyped for it, man. I love fucking playing games and shit. So it's gonna be interesting. And then the only other thing I would say is, like, for the people who have bought into the pre-sale, whatever they don't get sold from the 1%, of their token supply, they're gonna distribute to the rest of the people who got in, and there's different percentages on that. So, if you have a legendary, you'll get so much. If you have, if you just bought in with just the 1,000 fortune token, then you'll get some as well. So, however, whatever's left over from their pre-sale, will get distributed to the people who signed in and came up into support in the pre-sale.
That's how we like to do it, you know? Reward the people who engage and who support early. That's the best thing you can do around here. If you really feel good about a project. And speaking of feeling good about a project, my guy Doc Hunt is up here. I was just telling everybody how your fucking connector job is real shit, man.
Oh, thanks, Alpha. I appreciate
I
that.
did not even
How
know
you?
until this weekend, man. I was like, Holy shit. Doc is bringing it all together.
Morning,
Well,
Doc. How's it going, bud?
well, I've had a better month. We can just say that I've had a lot go on IRL, a lot go on in Web3, and just trying to hold it all together. But yeah, haven't been sleeping. I've been having heart problems. I started a couple days ago actually, and I've been trying to get in to see my doctor for it. It's got me not sleeping very much, so figured I'd swing by and say hi.
Damn, man, I'm sorry to hear that,
Well,
bro.
take care of yourself, buddy.
We're glad to have you up here.
Yeah, and my dog is my therapy dog. She's sick. She's got a massive, like, cantaloupe-sized tumor in her breast. So she's probably not long for this world. I got my project. We were the victims of theft, and we're trying to bounce back from that. Like, Jesus, dude, my whole
Yeah, we haven't even talked
it's
about
just a
that.
it's been a lot. It's been a
Well,
lot,
we're here
but
for
we're making it work. Um, but anyway, hey, Alpha, I just want to let you know, buddy, you never have to doubt my loyalties with you. I am who I am in this space, and it all started with you, brother. So I, when you blocked me, I was like, "What the
Did I
fuck?"
block you?
Like, what?
Oh wait, yes I
Yeah,
did.
bro.
Sorry, wait, yes I did.
And you sent me that picture, and I'm like, "What is this? I don't even know what this is."
It
And
was a
so
hell of a
I
weekend.
had
I'm
to
trying to
ask
remember
people.
now. You must have liked or retweeted one of the bullshit Thunder
Well,
posts.
no, I was following that. I was following Thunder Token
Right.
Crow because I thought you were revamping or something. I
And
didn't
I
even look
didn't
into
yell at
it. They
him,
follow.
y'all. I said, "You broke my heart." That's what I said, right?
Yes, yeah. Well, you said
Oh, okay.
unbelievable,
I wrote "broke my
which
heart" to someone
which
else.
which I took as you broke my heart. So, but I couldn't figure out. I'm like, what is this picture? What am I looking at? What did I do? And then I started digging into it, and I'm like, oh, well, I know exactly what I did, but I just wanted you to know that, like,
No, and what
the
happened
whole
after
thing.
that was what I was so appreciative for is that you took the time to not only look into what I was so upset about, but what was going on, and then took the initiative
Yeah,
to fix it, which is fucking
I'm
amazing, man.
trying.
Nobody else did that.
I'm trying. Well, dude, I've been talking to Mike for a long time. I mean, he was just a guy in the Trollcoin space. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he had Mike Trollcoin for a while, and he came to me and he was like, "Hey, you're the connector. I've heard good things. I'm trying to build myself up in Web3. I live in West Africa. I go to bed hungry every night. How do I make this work?" And so I've been trying to, guide him and get him jobs, and he's been hustling. And then all of a sudden, he's like, "I want to do this project, and I need to find people to do this project." And it was called Cheetah Crow, right? Like, he was going to do this West African theme, and I'm like, "Okay, well, let's look into that." And he said, "Trollcoin's going to help me do it." And I was like, "Well, that's interesting." Well, then Trollcoin launched Thunder Token Crow, and now Mike and you don't know each other very well, but even he was like, "Isn't there already a Thunder token?" He goes, "No, it's rugged. Look, here's the website." So he goes to the website. The website's not up. And he's like, "Well, okay, well, should we reach out to Alpha and maybe try and do a collab?" And Trollcoin's telling him, "No, stay away from them. Don't talk to them. They're just haters. You're going to get some feedback from this, but this is going to be your project. You're going to do this whole thing." And then the NFT dropped. And Mike was like, no, I don't want this. This is something else. He got fired from his job with the Oddlings, and, like, he just became toxic. And I'm like, bro, what do you expect? Look at what your name is tied to, dude. Like, he doesn't have the knowledge to launch his own project. He doesn't know how to do it. Like, he is the face for Trollcoin to do as he pleases with. Like, and I'm like, he is using you, bro, and he is making you unmarketable. And I'm like, the only way you can come back from this is you need to let me try. He might not be in here right now because I told him to take the day off so I'd have a chance to be able to talk to you. about coming up in a space so that he can explain what is going on and just denounce the whole thing in front of
Yeah,
everybody.
I got a chance
So,
to DM with him right before the space, but then I invited him and I haven't seen him yet. But when we
well,
say he or they, who are we talking about when it comes to Trollcoin?
well, after all of this, I don't know this for sure. So I'm just saying this out of just the way I've seen things happen. I truly believe it's DeFi Dave. That's what I believe deep in my
Uh,
heart. I may be wrong.
it would make
And
sense.
if I'm wrong, yes, it would make all of this would make so much sense. It would it would make so much sense. But if I'm wrong, prove me wrong. I'll eat my own, whatever you call it. I'll eat my own hat. Prove me
Well,
wrong.
I mean, we
Like,
spent the first half of this show talking about how to protect yourself from scams, how to use Chronoscan, not scam, to check everything from wallets to contracts. It's incredibly simple once you get the hang of it. So if you don't know how to use Chronoscan, that mic button is free. Just tweet out
yeah.
this goddamn room. We got 2 minutes on the clock, y'all.
Oh, I just got in here. Hold on. I didn't even
Oh,
retweet
you're good, yo.
it.
Rasta, what's up? Or go ahead.
But here, real quick, I just want to I want to say this to you, Alpha. I gave him the advice to come to you and do this publicly because I believe that in his heart he's not wanting any part of this. But if he doesn't follow up, if he doesn't come in here and do this, that's where that's the best I could do. I led the horse to water. It's up to him to drink.
That's
So,
exactly how we do it around here, Doc. We give everybody enough rope to hang themselves with, and we really just pray to God that they don't.
yes,
Because we're
exactly.
not going anywhere. We'll be right here. Rasta, what's up?
So I just wanted to tell you guys have a good day. I'm going off to work. Doc, I hope everything works out with the pup, and you get the VA working their magic because they're fucking slow. So, thoughts and prayers, and reach
Preach,
out
brother.
if you ever need anything, man. I'm in multiple discords. I've seen you around. Um, you know, just reach out.
I appreciate that, brother.
Easy now, Rasta. We got 11 o'clock by my watch here. So unless you guys got something really important to tell this community, holy shit, Legend is here. I am going outside to smoke this with you guys, and we're fucking getting Legend up here. Legend. At least come up here and make the noise. We're going back to the old school, bro. We're taking it back.
Hey, Alpha. Just I'm gonna try and get some sleep when my daughter's still sleeping. But I wanted to let you all know that Wednesday I'm gonna be co-hosting a space with Drewski. We're gonna be launching the new Lotus token, and then
Not on
also
Bitcoin. Tell Drew to stop clogging
no,
up the
no,
goddamn Bitcoin
no,
network.
no. This is here on Kronos. It's just he's doing the contract. Like there's nothing. It's a new contract. It's not a new thing. It's still the same thing. It's just he'll tell you all about it. But we're also going to be launching. We're put together. We had so many, dude. Alpha, we got to talk, dude. I've had so many crofam projects and crofam members donate NFTs to help us get our community fund back, and we're going to be launching NFT packages, right? And so we're going to value them at like 100 Cro, 500 Cro, and we might even put 1,000 Cro package together. And every Cro that we get donated back to the community fund, Gavin is going to match it Cro for Cro up to 20,000 Cro of his own money, because he was in charge of the wallets when they got. So he's doing his part there, and
Doc, real quick.
we it's
You know
good.
I love you. We go way back. So I want your honest
Yes, sir.
opinion here. You trust this guy?
I
All
do.
right. We're taking your word for
I
it.
really do. I didn't even when he told me about it. Hasn't been 1 second that I have doubted that he had anything to do with it. Like it's, I mean, I've had a long conversations. I really do trust this guy. I mean, as much as you can, as much as you possibly should. I don't think anybody, including me, I'll tell this to everybody in this room, don't trust me 100%. You shouldn't trust anybody in this space 100%. But as much as you should trust somebody, that's how much I trust Gavin.
Well, that's good to know, man. Because, yeah, we should all be looking into things more. Even if we're doing our own research and we think we're doing it good, you can always do it better. You can always take that next step, dig a little deeper, and make sure everything's
Yeah.
fucking legit.
We've asked everybody to anybody who's good at this stuff to track it down, get all the information. I mean, we've kept everything open for people to dig into this, and we have. I mean, he even went to the Cyber Squad division in Australia and filed a report and posted that. We all know, including himself, that nothing's going to happen from that, but he still did it just in case.
Damn,
Like
they got
he
a
is,
cyber squad in Australia? That's
yeah, dude.
whatever happened to
Yeah.
Cyber Squad?
So
I gotta find that con kid. He was supposed to be the Stan Lee of Kronos. He took my $200 and I haven't seen him since. Jesus Christ.
But I mean, if anybody has, we have a channel in our Discord called the Crisis Update channel, and it's got everything, all the transaction hashes, all the wallets, everything. Whatever you all can find, we would love to get it back if that's even possible, but we all know that's not likely.
How much
But I
was
mean,
it?
if we can figure out who it was and how it happened, and we can protect everybody else, let's do it. So we've opened it up. Like, let's figure it out.
How much went missing?
From the community, well, total altogether from the dev fund, community fund, and Gavin's private wallet, about 20 grand.
We can make that back. We
20.
can make that back.
Yeah, the community fund only needs about 85K, I think, of Crow to get back to the thing. But like I said, we've got NFTs that people have donated. We're going to put together this whole thing so that you're not just giving us money. You're going to get some value back with NFTs and stuff too. We didn't want to ask people to pay for the mistake made, right? We want to be able to give back as well. So Gavin's going to be pulling out of his own pocket. We're going to be giving NFTs for the donation, and we've got the legendary Zoomer is up for raffle, $100 a ticket on Moonflow raffles. So and Moonflow just said they were going to waive the fee, so 100% of that goes back to the Lion Social Club community.
Shout out to Moonflow.
Like, dude, I'm telling you, crofam stepped up, dog. I gotta get with you and tell you all of the things that people have done.
Real, there's a lot that we need to catch everybody up on because a lot of stuff is happening right now. Moonflow, eBay, and a couple of the other ones, I think Corgi and one more are actually teaming up together to allow NFT
there's a lot of good shit happening, dude.
All platforms at once, which, check the fucking tapes.
Yeah,
there's saying that for a long time. I'm really happy to see it. Really fucking.
Yeah, it is insane, dude. When I first was told it happened, I started crying. Because you've seen me from day one. I have been busting my ass to build my relationship and my reputation in Web3. And I literally saw it just going up in flames in front of my eyes immediately. And I lost it. I put my heart and soul into this project. And when crofam stepped up and came together and just said, "We got you, Doc. We saw it." So a lot of people track this to a spam phishing wallet. And we don't know who did this, but if anybody's out there that can think they can find out who's responsible for this, go get them. I'll give you whatever information you need. So let's find them. Let's find them and hope they don't live in the Pacific Northwest, because that's where I'm at, and I'll go pay them a visit.
Pity the fool.
I'll get that money back.
Pacific Northwest and fuck with Doc Hunt's money.
Yeah. Oh, my community's money. You want to steal my money? Fuck, that's on me. But you touch my community's money, I'm gonna come after you.
For real.
But anyway, I love you, Alpha, and I'm glad that you unblocked me.
I'm glad I did too, bud. Seriously.
I've always got your back. I just want you
Lots
to
of
know
love,
that.
homie.
Always.
You reminded me of something I wanted to make sure this community knows. Speaking of projects that fell by the wayside, the Jim Kongs team has informed us that they will be giving full refunds, not the 25% that we heard last week, but full Crow value refunds. If Crow stays where it is now, they will give it to us in Crow. They also had the audacity to say, if Crow is over 15 cents by next week, we will give it to you in USDC.
But I mean, that's cool though. You know, the person that was given that 25% wasn't even, I mean, he was like a mod or an ambassador or something. He wasn't even like an
Yeah,
official
and
team
that's
member.
what lit a fire under their ass, which is why we're always
Yeah,
telling
dude.
you guys to just take that first step, you know? Just listen to the
Yeah.
story Doc just told about Mike. Like, if he hadn't taken that first step, none of this would have happened. I wouldn't have
It's tough, dude. You know why I feel for him, Alpha? Because this dude goes to bed hungry every night. Like his data will shut off, like, and then it'll be a few days, and then he'll get it back on, and go back to work and just keep grinding. And I believe in my heart that he didn't want this. And I told him, you got one shot at redemption here, dude. Don't waste it. And if he wastes it, then,
Do not miss
you
your
know, well,
chance to
whatever.
blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, baby. Nah,
Exactly.
it's real talk,
But
man.
anyway, man, I'm gonna try and get some
All right.
sleep. I love all your faces
Okay,
off.
bro.
You guys be good to each other. And thank you, crofam, for just being you. I mean, y'all have inspired Gavin and I to keep pushing, and we're going to. And I have control of the new wallets. I've created them in a way that unless somebody breaks into my house, gets past my dogs, and uses my face to unlock my tablet and turn on the Wi-Fi and the
You're giving them
Bluetooth,
ideas
the
now,
shit ain't
Doc.
getting
Jesus
stolen again.
Christ.
Hey, I challenge you. You want to come to my house, bro? I've got my collection of guns and shit here. Like, let's do
All
this.
right, we're gonna let
Like,
you get some
I
sleep
but I
before
made
you
it.
fucking.
But I mean, I made this shit safe. So I mean, we're gonna come back from this. We'll be good.
You're a
And
damn
that's thanks to
skippy, bro.
crofam.
It's a beautiful day, y'all.
So
I hope you go outside and touch some grass, get some sunshine, smoke a doobie like I'm doing. Speaking of which, besides the Jim Kongs rebates, we got more big news. Today is the day that we go to the ganja farm and begin our newest and most exciting Thunder project, creating a strain. Ooh. Name another project that did that shit, motherfuckers.
just gotta send me a bag. That's all I'm saying. Or just a nug. I just want to try the thunder nug.
Was my mic off? Oh, fuck. What did you hear and what did you
Yeah.
not hear?
We didn't hear anything. I said I wanted to try the thunder nug, and it was just
Aw, man.
silence.
All right, well, we got seeds.
You're being really brand new right now.
You can...
Like this is your first time.
Hold on. All right, can you hear me now? So, what we're going to do is we're taking it back to the old school. I'm going to drop some ETH NFTs, like the original Thunder tokens. There were only 42 of those, so there's only going to be 42 of these. But they're going to be cheaper, okay? We're going to start off at 0.01, and they're going to go up by 0.001 each NFT, all the way up to 42. And y'all will be the first to receive the genetics in the mail, which is super fucking exciting, man. This is something that we didn't even see coming, which is another reason why you just got to show up every day, be good to the people around you, and stay focused on the vision. You're going to make it. You're going to fucking make it. Ain't that right, Turtles?
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm trying to smoke this joint. I need you to talk.
I'm over here taking a dab, bro. Nah, but hey, bro, you know what? I jumped up here earlier since I saw just a couple people up here, so I'm like, you know what? Let me go give this guy a little bit more speakers up here. You've been doing a great job. You've been killing these spaces every morning. I love coming in here. I drive every morning, take my kid to school. On the way to school, I'm just hearing your space, see what's going on. It's just a good way to come up here and just enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Like hear what's going on today. Instead of having all the drama going on in the spaces lately, I just want to have a peace of mind sometime and just enjoy a space. That's why I love these spaces early in the morning, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Besides that, I'm just enjoying the rides right now with these meme coins. I'm loving different projects coming out, man. So yeah. Besides that, bro,
Bro, that's the best thing I heard all day. You kidding me?
man, did you not only that, bro, but did you hear about somebody wasted 64 ETH just in gas fees on Ethereum? You know what I mean? So that's why I stick to Chronos. I would never pay that much in gas fees on Chronos side. I know that for sure.
And they're gonna find out. All these dummies that think they're so fucking smart, they're all gonna find out.
Oh hell
And
yeah!
we will have open arms over here. Like, hey, yes, it's true. 1.5 Cro for a transaction is a
Yeah,
lot better than 40 Ethereum. So like,
exactly.
don't be a dummy. Just just come fuck around with us, man. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
that's why.
also saw that BitBoy doesn't know how to fucking swap. Like, people are watching YouTubers who don't even know how to DeFi. I don't know what's going on, dude. I really fucking don't. I told you guys last week that the Bit Squad was fucking staking their ETH. No, no, no. Even worse, staking their Algorand on Coinbase. And this is the biggest crypto YouTube channel. It's like, what the fuck are you teaching people? Jesus Christ, man. Grayway, what's up?
Hey man, I want some more alpha about your strain. So, is this something you're developing, or do you have somebody doing it for you? Are these going to be F1s? Are you taking it to F7s? What's the deal here? I'm a mad scientist in the grow room, man, so I got to know.
Bro, you are in the right place. This is the first step. So I went in for a tour last week, um, and I let everybody here know that the best news we've had so far this year is that the only ganja farm on this island just changed ownership. And the dude that took it over just happens to be an OG Island Thunder member from 16 years. So we are in like Flynn, bro. Like, this is this is gonna be not a quick thing, you know. We got to go through the whole process.
Oh, it's
Um,
definitely not a quick thing. It's exciting. I mean, that's what I was kind of getting at. I mean,
yeah, dude,
you
you're telling me they wouldn't let me take any pictures. I wanted, you know what I mean? I wanted like one picture to show you guys, and they're like, dude, there's so many fucking rules with legal cannabis. It's crazy. But we are playing nice. I put the little booties on. I put the fucking hazmat suit on. I didn't even touch anything. It's like, I will play by the rules if that is the way it's got to be. But goddamn,
so
if
what are you
Thunder isn't
starting
gonna be
with?
the best strain you ever smoked, I don't want to make it.
What are you starting with, and are you going with photo or auto?
I will have all of this information for you at hopefully at 4:20 today.
Alpha check
Probably probably
DMs.
5:20,
Word.
possibly 6:20. But we'll be here. We will be here, and it is gonna be 4:20 somewhere. So all y'all that like to get mad at me for running the space at a time that's not the time that you want it to be, or having sponsors, it's cool, man. As long as you show up, just keep showing up or listening back. If you're scared of me seeing you in here, it's all good. Everybody's unblocked, and let's just try again. How about that? Are we all in agreement? I can't see the screen. It's very bright. Are we all in agreement? Good.
I would say not only that, but we're all Crow fam right here. So, if Alpha's not here and you guys are bored, you guys want to hear a space or something, just go ahead and turn one up. Like, just hashtag Crow fam and we'll show up. We're just looking for those tweets that says Crow fam, but lately all I see is nothing but like Pepe, Pepe Eve, Pepe Eve. Everybody wants to talk about Pepe Eve. I mean, so, Alpha just doesn't have to be the only one to like throw these spaces. Anybody could do it, and we'll show up. We'll just hang out. As Crow fam, talk about little things we got going on. If you guys want to know more about our projects at the same time, we're always there. So, like I said, anybody could throw these spaces. Let's not all just leave it on Alpha to do it. But hey, he does hold some good spaces. I'm not gonna lie.
These are big facts, people. Please, we need more spaces, and we need spaces hosts that take this seriously. You want to know the funniest thing I saw today was the tweet about how Alpha Spaces aren't good anymore because he takes sponsors. So of course I click on the likes because there's 7 likes, and only 3 of them show up because the other 4 were blocked already. But of the 3 that were there, who do you think was top? Fucking Crypto Rockstar, bro. Like, break my heart, why don't you? Crypto Rockstar, the guy that we all counted on for Sunday Spaces, trying to get that CDC bag, is mad at me for having Ebisu's sponsor the space. It's just sad, man. We need him. We need him. We need everybody. But like, we don't need the feelings. We really, really don't. Can we get the feelings out of this shit? I still can't see the screen. I hope we're all in agreement with this shit. It is almost 4:20 somewhere, and this phone is almost dead. So we are gonna wrap it. I did tell you the secret about the strain. I did tell you about Jim Kongs. We talked about Bitcoin. We talked about the fake Thunder scam. We talked about trolls falling apart. And we talked about open arms for everybody. Everybody's unblocked. Everybody's welcome back. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. You got to drink that water. You got to brush your teeth. You got to own your keys, own your crypto. This is DeFi, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't ever forget that shit. Don't tell your seed phrase to anyone. Not once, not never. That's all your NFTs and crypto going out the window. Write it down, pen on paper. Put it in a safe or put it someplace safe, and then show somebody else how to do this shit, because the Lord knows it ain't easy. It is crofam for goddamn life. Act like you know. We will be back here at 4:20. Roll your own. Lots of love, y'all. Peace.